Hello, good evening. Welcome to my channel. My name is Brigita, and I'm very excited to share with you this practice today for really preparing ourselves for a bedtime and for a better sleep. So it will be all about unwinding ourselves down and calming our brain system and our body after a long day of work. Probably, as we do, as we all work. So hopefully this practice will help you to simmer down and prepare for sleep. So for today's practice, we will need the blanket and the strap or a belt or a scarf. If you don't have a strap, that will do finely. And let's go ahead and just move your blanket to the side for now with the strap, and go ahead, come into child's pose, so knees very wide spread, and sit back onto your heels. Extend your hands forward and place the forehead down on the floor, and begin by taking a few deep breaths. Letting your body to relax and remove the tension from the day that's already done. And slowly walk your hands back to your knees. Come into tabletop, hands under your shoulders and knees under your hips. Inhale, reach the right hand up to the sky, and exhale, bring it through the left and place the right ear onto the floor. Extend the left hand forward. And breathe here. You can close your eyes. Slowly bring the left hand closer to your face, push into the floor and come up. Inhale, reach the left hand up and bring it through the right hand. Place the left ear onto the floor and extend the right hand over the head and breathe here. Bring your right hand back, push into the floor and come up. And go ahead and sit on your heels. Grab a strap or a belt. And we're gonna just do a few rolls with the strap to open the chest and shoulder and to really remove any tension in our shoulders and the neck. Inhale up and behind, and just few times like this. Just synchronize your breath and try to keep your breath even and slow. Keep pulling the strap both ends away from each other. And slowly bring it back forward, and you can place the strap back onto the blanket. And take the blanket now and place somewhere in the middle of the mat. And just before we lay down, stretch the hands forward and lift the hips up into downward facing dog. Lift the shoulders up and the armpits up, and move the pubic bone in between your thighs. Lift the hips up. Inhale, shift your hips forward, come into plank. And exhale, lower your knees, chin and chest, and come laying down. Just make sure your hip sockets are on the blanket, so just really padding and making it very soft for ourselves. Hands under your shoulders, inhale into cobra. And just baby cobra, not all the way up. Just working more on the back muscles here. Exhale and lower. Inhale, lift the chest, look up into baby cobra. And exhale, lower. And one more time. Inhale into cobra. And exhale, lower. And now extend your hands behind, bend the knees, and grab the ankles or the feet, whichever is more accessible for you. You can open your knees slightly wider. And with the inhale, we're gonna kick the feet into our hands and lift into a bow pose. Inhale, lift the knees and chest. Breathe. And exhale, lower. Make a pillow for your head. And just breathe here. Okay, number 2. Reach your hands back, bend the knees, grab the feet. Inhale, kick your feet into the hands and lift. Come up, look up. And exhale, release. Make a pillow for your head and turn the other ear. And just belly breathe here. Inhale, number 3. Reach the hands, grab your feet. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower. Take your hands under the shoulders and tuck your toes. Shift your hips back into downward facing dog. Inhale, look ahead and bring the right knee forward, come into pigeon. And you can leave the blanket there. It's very nice to pad the left knee. Just make sure you're not leaning onto that right hip. So keep your hips square. And slowly walk your hands forward. Come onto your forearms. Now slowly come up onto both hands and place the left hand on the floor. Look over your right shoulder and bend the left knee. See if the foot is available with the right hand. And it's okay if you are here. You can stay up here and just draw the heel closer to your bum. Or otherwise, if you want to move it a little bit deeper to stretch the front of the left thigh, come onto your elbow. And with a twist, you can bring the heel closer to your sit bone. And exhale, release. Place both hands down to the floor and shift back to downward facing dog. Let's switch sides. Bring the left knee forward into pigeon. And just mingle around to make sure you're comfortable and the hips are square. And then walk your hands forward. Come onto your forearms. And just breathe here. And come onto your both hands. Place the right hand onto the floor. Look over your left shoulder and bend the right knee. See if the foot is available with the left hand. And again, you can stay up here. Draw the navel in towards the spine just to protect the lower back. Or otherwise, you can come onto the right forearm and draw the heel closer to the outer right hip. Twist and look up. And slowly release. Place both hands onto the floor and tuck the toes under and press back to downward facing dog. Lower your knees slowly and sit onto the blanket. You can make it a little bit higher if just for folding forward, seated folding forward. And we're gonna take the strap as well. And just place it on the ball of the feet. Just have to tuck. Perfect. Very good. And inhale, lengthen. And exhale, hinge at the hips. And fold forward. And keep the neck maybe in level of your spine. Just take your throat back. And breathe here. And inhale, come back slowly up. And you can remove the blanket to the side, come laying down. And now place the strap on the right ball of the foot. Extend the left leg long. And extend the right foot up to the sky. Keep both strap ends in both hands. And the right knee is very straight. Bring it closer. And just stretch the hamstrings here. Flex the foot, the heel up to the sky. And then take the strap into your right hand. Extend the left hand into T shape and open the right leg out to the side. Arch the lower back. And it's not necessary that the foot is coming all the way down to the floor. You go at what your hips are allowing you to go. So be mindful with yourself and listen. Inhale, bring the foot back up and bend the knee, replace the strap. Bring the strap onto the left ball of the foot, extend the right foot long and take the both straps in both hands. And bring the leg, the thigh closer to your navel. Keep the knee straight. And then go ahead and take both straps into the left hand. Extend the right hand into T shape and open the left leg out to the side. Arch the lower back. Inhale back up to the ceiling, the foot, and release the strap. Now go ahead, bend the right knee into the chest and draw the knee closer to your right shoulder. And then switch. And exhale, extend your feet long and open your hands out to the sides. And of course, if you want to stay longer here in Shavasana, to really make it sweet and long for the bedtime, you can just click pause and go ahead. Otherwise, if you need to go, just to finish few things, take a deeper breath in and take both knees into your chest. And slowly roll onto your right side. Just take a moment here. Place the head on your right elbow. Just take a moment. And press the left hand into the floor And come up slowly. Close your eyes and take your palms in front of the heart. And thank yourself for coming and closing your day with the mindfulness and self-care, knowing you did your best today. Have a restful night's sleep. Thank you for joining. Namaste.